There are ground rules. You're not allowed to go every 5 minutes to check on yourself. You're not allowed to squeeze your private part. What is the punishment if people soil their clothes or body while urinating? Now this is what the Prophet ﷺ warned the Muslims from. It was reported in an authentic hadith, while the Prophet ﷺ was walking with some of his companions, they passed by 2 graves. And the Prophet said ﷺ, these dead people are being tormented in the graves over something that is not big. By Allah, it is big. Meaning that leaving that sin was not a big issue, but the sin itself was really big, major. And he said about one of them, he did not protect himself from urine, meaning that when he urinated, he did not do what was needed to ensure that the urine does not deflect back on his clothes, his body, or himself. And this is why he's being tormented in the grave, which means that soiling yourself, your clothes, not washing yourself after urinating or purifying yourself with tissue is a cause of torment in the grave. Why? Because this renders your prayer as invalid. If you are in such a state of impurity, you perform wudu and you pray, your prayer is not valid, it's rejected, because one of the conditions of prayer is to be in a pure state and not to have any impurity on your body, on your clothes, or on the spot you're praying on. Therefore, the torment of the grave is caused by this, and this means that people should be careful when they relieve themselves and to ensure that there are no impurity on their body due to urinating, defecating, or anything else. There are ground rules. 1, you're not allowed to go every 5 minutes to check on yourself. You're not allowed to squeeze your private part or to squeeze your muscles during or after urinating just to ensure that there is not a single drop left. You're not allowed to jump in the bathroom, as so many people do in the toilet after finishing urinating, just to ensure that nothing is left. And definitely, you are not allowed to become obsessed by the issue of purity when people since the time of Adam, peace be upon him, urinate normally and answer the call of nature normally. Satan is messing up with your mind. So what to do? Generally speaking, men and women, once you go and answer the call of nature, take your time, meaning take your time by 3 minutes to 5 minutes max, not half an hour or an hour. And after you finish, simply pour water on your private parts. So you wash it this way. And that's it, no squeezing, nothing that is not natural. And sprinkle some water on your underwear and then leave. Whenever you get this idea that I feel something is coming out, I feel that there is wetness, tell yourself that this wetness is from what I had sprinkled on my underwear. 2 to 3 days max, you will not have this problem at all. I promise you.